Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well.
Yes, sir.
Move it to this way just a little bit. Taking you all on a ride with me. Sorry about that. Perfect.
That's
Thank you.
good.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing good. Sorry, I am so late. Should have been on half an hour ago, but I'm late. I am sorry. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm gonna share this with everybody. Um, I got lots of news to share with you guys. So give me a second and I will. When I I'm going live. You guys, I have had some crazy moments lately. I'll have to tell you guys all about my new adventures. I'll tell you all about my weekend away and tell you what I have and what I haven't done, which is, you guys, it's so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad. And I'm sorry that I did not put myself together to get on earlier. I, drum roll please, got a job. And it was not planned, but I'm grateful for it. And it's really a great opportunity for me. But it's a really great opportunity for me, but it was unexpected. So I just got home from work a few minutes ago. And so that is what's going on with moi. And I'll be in there in just a second. I'm just putting it in our Facebook group. And so Blake and I ended up going away and we had a wonderful, wonderful time. But instead of him getting home in time for us to go Thursday, we went Friday. He got home Thursday, but not till super late. And anyway, it was a whole thing. But I will tell you guys all about it. Just give me a second. I'm just sending a few invitations because I know some of you have asked. And if I can do it, if you guys are part of our Facebook group, Crafting Mama's Facebook group, I always put the links in. So their links are always in that group. And anyway, you guys don't forget this Saturday, Malia and I are having our joint sale. And I'm just selling, you guys, I'm selling some lace and different stuff that I have. Hey, Laura, how are you? Hey, Shelley, how are you? Oh, I'm late. I hate being late, but it is what it is. Thanks to everybody for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. So I do have some fabric that I've collected for those of you that want to make a long I'm not going to sew tonight because I just got home from work. It is almost 10 o'clock my time. I had enough time to put the dinner in the oven so I could eat something and get on with you guys. But I did bring my little French American magazines that I found the other day when I went thrifting. And I do have some fabric to show you guys so that if you guys want to make along for our quilt, you can. So, and all you lurkers out there, say hey. I would appreciate it. Say hey. So let me think of what else I can tell you. Okay, so Blake and I went away on Friday, and instead of going away you're supposed to go away on Thursday and Friday. We went away on Friday and Saturday, which was great, except that we got home. So while Blake was away, one of my old clients, one of my old employees from my job that I had before, sent me a message and said, "Can you please review something, something? Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Can you please review something on Indeed for me for this job that we worked for something?" So I said, sure, I can do it. So I go on there to do it. And when I get on there, I see there was a job that I had applied for in the summer before we actually moved here. And I applied for this job. And they needed somebody in a certain time frame, and I couldn't get here in that certain time frame. But the job was something I really wanted, and it was working with this really cool lady that I thought, this really amazing lady that I thought so cool. I'm looking to see if I need scissors. How do I not have scissors on my desk? This is so frustrating. Anyway, I saw that she was looking for a job. She was looking for somebody for the same position. Anyway, hang on one second. I'm asking Blake if he can bring me scissors. I think I took him down there. How are you, Miss Kimberly? So I just sent her a text message. I didn't reapply or anything. I just sent her a text message and I said, I'm finally here in Asheville and would love to touch base with you. And she immediately sent me a text message and said, can you meet me on Sunday? So at the time, I didn't quite know that Blake wasn't going to be back in time for us to go Thursday, Friday. So I was like, sure. So we ended up going Friday and Saturday. We come back on Sunday. And I meet her Saturday at 4:00. Guys, hi, Val. Saturday, watching in Arkansas. Awesome. Kimberly, my daughter, lives in Arkansas. That Sunday night, she, first of all, had a great meeting with her. And she was like, it's running you guys know that I was a manager of a sort of like a gift shop, but it was really like a gallery gift shop, like the handmade artisan store. This is something similar here. And she just messaged me right back and she said, we met on Sunday and then she messaged me late. She said, I have to meet with a few more potential people. And I said, no problem. Guys, she messaged me like 2 hours later and said, we're offering you the job right now. Hi, Anne. So she offered me the job on Sunday night. Monday, I went and I met with her yesterday. And you guys, I worked yesterday and I worked today. I had to go meet and hire. So it was like a whole thing. And so I just got home. So needless to say, I'm not sewing tonight. I'm just going to harvest. I'm going to hopefully get some scissors so I can harvest this magazine. Got these kind of cool American French. I don't even know what's in them, but I got them at the thrift store. Told you guys I was trying to find some sort of magazines. This is what I found where I was looking. So hopefully there'll be some cool things in there. Like that one's really cool. That's really cool for it to harvest. And then we'll talk about our quilt and we'll see how everything is going. I'm hoping one of my sweethearts will bring me some scissors because I think I took them downstairs. And for all of you guys who bought wallpaper books for me, they will be shipped out tomorrow. Guys, I literally have been home like less than 10 minutes. So I put the dinner in the oven. And then I poured myself a glass of wine. And I came up here to you guys. So I have a job. Who knew? Not that I wasn't looking for a job, but I didn't expect it to be like that. Thanks, Laura. You know what's super cool about the job is it was something that I wanted like way back when, before we were really here full time. And I don't know, you know how you feel like sometimes things are kismet? I feel like that. So these are the only magazines I've been able to find lately. I'm in the thrift store. They haven't had any. Oh, thanks, Shelley. Thanks, Val. You were beginning to think you had not picked up your sewing machine for the shop in Kauai. It was the last darn box you unpacked. Okay, so we will definitely sew Friday. I will be on Friday night. We will sew Friday, and then Saturday, Malia and I are having our sale. These are a few of the pieces of fabric that I have. I don't know if I'm going to totally use them all, but I'm kind of thinking if you guys just bring like 2 or 3 different colors of fabric that you'd like on your cover. And then it doesn't matter if you have the same color for your backing, and then put something in between, and it can be anything. And hopefully I will tomorrow. Well, I have to work a little bit tomorrow, and then I have to work again on, oh my gosh, you guys, Wednesday and Thursday. But I'll be back on Friday night, and we'll talk about it. I thought I was going to have all this time to go through my stuff, but I didn't. I did not. Thank you. Can I have those pair of scissors? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Will you check that thing in the oven? If it's brown, take it out.
Well, she had turned it off, so I turned it back on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, cool. You guys, my family, and eating and cooking. That's the way you get jobs. Guys, I wasn't even looking for a job. It wasn't that I didn't want a job. I did, but I didn't. You guys, the one thing is this. The pay scale here is much, much lower than the pay scale where I'm coming from. And granted, the cost of living in Hawaii is higher, but still for the same kind of job. But this job, the pay was really well. It was really good. And I was so excited about it because let's face it, if you can work a job where you get paid decently, that's fabulous, right? So I'm going to cut this up too. So I was super happy. That was good. But you guys, I wasn't quite prepared for it because I didn't even have anything to wear to the interview. Okay, is that bad? Because all I have in Hawaii is I have I have really nice dressy clothes, which this is not crazy dressy. I didn't have anything. It was ridiculous. I'm excited about the new job, but I didn't actually think it would happen so fast. So there you go. What do you know? What do you do? You guys, I got these from the thrift store. I don't even know. They're called French Amérique Bilingual Magazine Best of French Culture from 2020, which means nothing to me, but that's what I could find. So we'll sew on Friday. So I'm going to try desperately to make a video between now and then of exactly what you need to bring. But really, you just need a couple of different types of fabric and something in between. And I wouldn't use batting. I would use fabric, like a cotton fabric, or I like the diamond rings too. Hey, Dana, how are you, girl? So I do have my sewing machine set up, but I did not get myself together before I had to go to work. And because I was interviewing people, which was a little bit awkward because I don't really know anybody. So I was I was interviewing people I was interviewing potential assistant managers. That's what I was doing. Hey, Patricia, how are you? Hey, Lori, how are you? How are you? This magazine's not bad, you guys. I'm like finding stuff I like in it. Like, this is super cool. And that is really cool. French cultural events in North America. There you go. Interfacing. Yeah, anything that you know what? Okay, so the thing about a rag quilt, you guys can use anything, but it's best if you have a natural fiber. They just rag better. But after I promise I will try and get it together to do a demonstration of something before Friday. Guys, I had so many big plans this week. I did not know that I was going to have a job. I was going to barely get home from our weekend away, which was fabulous, by the way, because we needed it so bad. It was like we both had the longest conversation about how we're never going to do that again. We're never not going to put ourselves in our relationships first so that we can, have some time together. And I'm sure you guys know exactly what that feels like when you have multiple kids. And between the two of us, we have 5 kids. So you guys can imagine. We hadn't been away in a really long time without children. And we had a wonderful time. We didn't do anything. We went to this beautiful place in the mountains of North Carolina called the Pisgah Inn. And Mount Pisgah is a mountain here. And we didn't do anything, but they had the best mountain trout. We had the most wonderful time. He painted and drew. I read. We relaxed. I got a job working so you guys know I used to manage like a gallery gift store in the Ritz-Carlton in Maui. So this is a similar store, but it's in downtown Asheville. So it's like got handmade artisan stuff and stuff like that. Which, you guys, it's not my forte, but hey, I'm not picky. And you guys, I am so not precious. I am so not precious. Not precious at all. Anyway, so that is it'll be a great job, you guys. I'm super excited about it. It is it'll be really fun. You guys, it's kind of fun sometimes when it's a store like that, is that you're completely like, you don't know anything, so you can't, like, everything you do is new. So it's super fun. So I'm going to be so happy to and I don't know anything or anybody there. I'm sorry, you guys. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. But I feel super excited that I got a job. I wasn't even looking for it. You guys, I had just said, okay, if I'm going to really get a job, I'm going to do it like, I don't know. You know how you give yourself like, oh, I'll do it later on, or I'll find something different or whatever. And it is what it is. I'm super excited. And the owner is so happy to have me. She was like, it was really sad when you didn't come right away, and I really needed an operations manager, but now it just worked out perfectly. The timing is perfect. You guys, it was like one of those fluky things. It was like my friend said, could you please give us an interview? Could you please give us a review on Indeed? And I went on Indeed, and when I went, I found that job, and I just was like, oh my gosh, that was the same job. And I just messaged her, and she goes, I can't believe you messaged me. I've been thinking about you. So it was kind of cool. It was kismet. Oh my gosh, Mount Pisgah was so beautiful, you guys. I had no idea how beautiful things are here. I mean, I've been to the Carolinas, but I haven't been like and I've been to like Gatlinburg, and I've been to like all kinds of places in the Blue Ridge Mountains, but not really up here. It's amazing, guys, and the views and just everything was so nice. And we had such a nice time. We didn't do anything, guys. Blake painted the scenery. I read books. I brought my books that I have. I don't know how many of you guys have a pile of books next to your bed, but I do. Of like books I want to read. So I brought some of the books I hadn't read or that were on my wish list to read, or my space, and we rested, and they have a little restaurant there, and we had fresh trout and some amazing salads, and yeah, we had a really nice time. It was a really long time since we'd been away. And we both promised each other that we would try to do it monthly if we can. Just go away and do nothing. So it was something that we really both really needed. So it was fun. I'm glad we went. The hydrangeas are gorgeous up there. Not a lot. Hey, Joni, not a lot was blooming when we went up. I mean, it wasn't as, lush, and it was cold. You guys, it's cold here today because it's like 30 right now. I came home from work. I was like freezing. I was like, oh my God, I was so not dressed well. And I thought it was supposed to be like 60 today, but it was really cold. Now that is a cool picture. I don't know where I'm going in my book, and she's definitely going to go in my book. She's super cool. So Friday we'll sew if you guys want to sew. Your friends live in Cashers. How far is Cashers from Asheville? We went to Mount Pisgah, Joni. Mount Pisgah. We went to this inn at Mount Pisgah. Guys, it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I felt like, and there was, because you're at the top of a mountain, there's nothing. I mean, we could go hiking, but it was kind of cold. There was really nothing to do. So you guys, I really appreciated that. I appreciated the nothing to do. Because you guys, I don't know about you guys, but I don't do enough of nothing. But it was awesome. We had such a good time. I would say to anybody to go. It was called the Inn at Mount Pisgah. And it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. We were in the mountains. It was just beautiful. I enjoyed it a lot. It was great. Your AC went out yesterday. Joni, I got a job running. Remember when I used to work for the Ritz-Carlton? I was running that like gift shop. It was like a gallery gift shop. It wasn't really a gift shop, but I got a job doing something similar here. Cashers is up in the Pisgah area. Oh, nice. You're close to Hot Springs, about 90 miles from Little Rock. My daughter lives in, you guys, Fort Smith. I was going to forget for a minute. Fort Smith. She loves it. She has a cute little house, and she and her husband are super happy. And the reason they moved there is because his grandma, who's like, I want to say his grandma's like 95, she lives there. And I think during the whole, oh my gosh, I like both of these, but I like the purse thing better, so I'm gonna cut that out. I think during the whole pandemic, I think a lot of people had like, like you're missing your family kind of thing. And I think for him, he was really missing his father and his grandmother live in Fort Smith. And so my daughter's husband. So that's why they moved. So they're both happy there. And I spoke to my daughter in Mexico City today, and she said, okay, now this is the big question. Do I cut the brown out or do I cut the blue out? I'm going to cut both of them, and I'm going to save it. And then I'll decide later. what I'm going to keep in my book. She said it's cold there. Cashers is a they're happy. I don't know that I would have like moved from Hawaii to Arkansas, but she's happy. What does it matter, right? What does it matter as long as your kids are happy? So Friday we will definitely be sewing our quilt, and I will get it together to make a video about it. I will totally get it together to make a video about it. But I just wanted to come on and hang out with you guys for a little bit because I promised I would, but I just got home from work, so it wasn't like I had a lot. I didn't have a lot of time. I love this. This won't be good in my tiny glue book, but it will be good in my big glue book. Isn't that great? Rosemary lives in Fort Smith. Nice. Guys, I love these. I used to have these little beads like that. They're like little teardrop glass beads, and I love them. This is great, though. I'm going to save the whole page, though. I'm not going to If you guys find one of these magazines, I can't tell you guys why they don't. I couldn't even get a regular magazine, but I could get this at my thrift store. How ridiculous is that? A bilingual French magazine. Hey, you can't get a regular magazine, but you can get a bilingual French magazine. Whatever. Guys, I'm over it. I don't even try to figure it out anymore. Oh, they've got some cool handbags in this one. I like him. I might cut him out. So what are you girls working on? Tell me, everybody, what is on your crafty wish list? And I promise I will definitely get it together because I don't think I'm working every minute of every day until now. And when I start my job comes fully into fruition, but I don't know, you guys. I've just kind of tried to be. I didn't expect to get a job so fast. I didn't expect to like that horse. I didn't expect for it to be like so. I didn't expect to go on a job interview on Sunday and get a job interview, but I'm excited about it, you guys. The store is so cool. It is so cool. And it's got so many cool, you guys know I love all things handmade. It has some amazing pottery, some sculptures, some wooden, like really cool, like wooden hand carved bits and pieces of different things. It's got just some really nice artisan stuff, some really beautiful jewelry, of course. It's nice. You guys, I love handmade. And you know, when you work in a place where you know that you're supporting other artists by when you sell their work, that to me is like the bee's knees. So I'm excited about it. You're working on moving your craft room to the basement because your son's coming, yeah? Because your son and his person are coming home. Guys, I told you guys my sweet friend wanted to come and visit me, but I said no. Because I'm glad I said no now. Because can you imagine if I had him here this week, I wouldn't have even been able to see her at all. Because I've been working every day since then. I feel really grateful for the things that are going on in my life right now. And I'm grateful for my unexpected job that I'm glad I have. You know, it's like good. I did invest in a few lights for my crafting space. So hopefully I get all that set up. Hopefully it comes tomorrow. I ordered it on Amazon. And yeah. You got your craft supplies out of boxes today and it's chaos, but at least you can see everything again. Oh, Val, that is so nice. That's so awesome. Yes, well, they might not move here till next year, but they'll be back in September for a wedding. So you need to get your spare bedroom. Hey, I get it. I completely get it. Yeah, I got a call from my daughter in Mexico City today, and she called me like 3 times, and I was like, okay, what's going on? And I was kind of secretly hoping that she was going to tell me that, that they were moving and that could they come and see us, but no. Because I think I purse dialed her yesterday. Because you can only call her on WhatsApp. So I think my purse dialed her. She's like, I'm calling you back. I was like, I didn't call you. Not that I don't want to call you, but. And I was like, how are things going? And she's like, things are great. And I was like, okay. Hey, Dee, how are you, girl? You guys, I am so glad that I did not plant anything. It is 30 degrees tonight here. I got my stuff ready to go to plant, but it was like, I don't know. I've just been doing my own. Because I've been in my own funk. I have just been in my own overwhelm of trying to organize my crafting stuff, trying to like figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm not of my in-laws' plethora of stuff. He's kind of cute though, this little guy. Hey, I totally get it, Joni. It's like if you have it already, then what is it? What was that movie with Kevin Costner? Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. I can't believe it. I'm using these Freddy Krueger scissors. Oh no, if Liz is here, she's gonna give me a hard time. Lori, I don't think I can cut. I do not think I can fussy cut with small scissors. I don't know why. I think because I've always used just whatever's around it. It always ended up being big scissors. I don't know. My Freddy Kruegers, these are kind of big. I don't know how big they are though, but they're big. You just drove all the way. Oh no, Dee, I'm so sorry, girl. If you get to go to bed early, go jump in bed. I know it's a pain in the ass, right? Our kids. It is. Hey, Liz. He just wrestled in to see my scissor horror. You're ridiculous. You are ridiculous. You guys, I have tiny scissors and I can't, for whatever reason, I think I've used big ones for so long that I just can't. Small ones don't work as well for me. You guys, they have all kinds of cool stuff in this. Oh, they have postcards. Oh, that's kind of cool. Happy New Year 2020 from my thrift store. You guys, I have pulled out another one too. What was this one? This one's like a mailing reply for France Amerique. France Amerique. Hey, you guys, a 1-year subscription's $89.99. Only $89, you guys, and I'm cutting them up. Well, I found them at the thrift store. You guys, I don't even know they charge me for them. Not very much because I bought them at the. Remember I told you guys we have like a Goodwill. Oh, I like that too. And I like this. We have a Goodwill bins. You know, I think I got these at the bins. They charge you like, I don't know. I think it's 89 cents a pound for books and magazines. So I don't know how much they weigh. So I didn't pay a lot. Like her. I'm going to cut her out. Like her. I would not pay $89 a year for them, though. Did you say it's shaken? It's not shaking, baby, with your 17? What? Oh, Dana, that's awesome. I mean, I'm sorry about the new AC, but hey, renovations, please. You guys, I haven't even given you guys a tour of my house. We need some serious renovations done here. For me. Hey, Riri. My new job is just managing a store. I'll give you guys a tour of it. It's called the Asheville Emporium. It's a really cool store. It's been around for a while. The lady that owns it is super cool, you guys. She started it as a women's museum with a gift shop. And she said the museum was kind of like didn't take off, but the gift shop did. So then she shifted to a whole, so it's just a gift shop, but it's cool because it supports a lot of local artists. Has like a lot of really cool local art. So I think that's good. Like pottery and jewelry and some textiles, and that's a really cool store. I know it's really cool. It's a women-owned business, and she is, you guys, I think I could learn a lot from her. She's like, have you ever met one of these people where you're like, wow, like I would like to be their friend even if I wasn't working with them? I mean, she is so smart. And you guys, I've worked in that type of job for a while. I've worked in lots of spaces where people are, in that type of a thing, artisan market, because I used to have my stuff in an art co-op in Maui, where like we had, I don't know how, there was like 25 of us. So selling your own work is one thing, but selling 24 other people's work is cool. So, I mean, I have some experience in that area, even if I don't want to. You're going to get 4 months. It's going to take 4 months to get your cabinets. So you guys, the other day when Blake was in Hawaii, I was looking because I'm looking for different, like I want to some certain things for our house, like, and that people that are renovating their old, lots of renovating lots of old Victorian homes, that sometimes you can find cool things that you might use for you. So I was I'm looking for some old cabinets because I'd rather buy them from somebody demolishing their house, taking them from a really old house and buying new ones, right? Buying new refurbished or whatever. You get my point. So I looked, I didn't find any, but what I found was there was a guy that was letting go of like all of these old renovation magazines, but they were renovating old houses like mine. So I went over and I got like 4 boxes of them, but the guy was so cool. He says, "We've lived in this house 26 years. It's 100 years old." He says, "We're finally finishing renovating it. It was so beautiful." He gave me a tour. That's the difference. People are like very nice and accommodating. So he gave me a tour, and they did a stellar job renovating their house, but he gave me all these old renovation magazines, which I haven't even looked through yet, but I left them for Blake. There might be a few more things I want to cut up in here, but I'm going to look at a few others. Because $89 times 12. So what does that make the issues, like $8 each or something? That's crazy. Oh, that's so beautiful, Joni. That's beautiful. So I'm just like, I got all these magazines to they're like renovating old Victorian homes. So I'm looking forward to looking through those. Got boxes of them. Blake thought I got them to cut them up. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut up a few, but I think I'm going to look. Oh, that's a nice piece. Marie Antoinette. Oh, Joni, that's so beautiful, But anyway, guys, I wasn't even looking for a job. This is like, oh my gosh, you guys, here we go. This used to be owned by Huguette Cupos Fierro. That's her name. Guys, so crazy. Isn't it crazy when you get people's stuff? Yeah, I really appreciate, like, women-owned businesses are much more. I'm not saying that men-owned businesses, the yogurt ad was awesome too, I agree. No, I'm saying men-owned businesses aren't cool, but women-owned businesses are very like she's all about supporting other women. She's all about supporting other people. She's all about, um, I don't know. And she's like excited that I'm going to work with her. I'm excited I'm going to work with her. So I feel like it's going to be a super win-win situation. But needless to say, it kind of cut into my my crafting, getting myself together for crafting. But because it was just like interview and business meeting and then sales meeting, and then today I interviewed 2 people and for an assistant manager's job, for a job I haven't even started. So it's like insane, you guys. It's like, yeah, this one has some cool things in it too. Let's see what this one has in it. I like this. This is nice. I could cut that out. So you guys know, let's say I'm a little burned out. I'm a little tired. I wasn't expecting to be on for so long today and interviewing people. She was like, "Can you meet me at such and such time?" You guys, I didn't get home until it was after 9. Because the other thing is I hate driving in the dark. Yeah, I told you guys I have issues with the big. Oh, this is cute too. This is Sophia Loren. Wow, nice. This is from, I don't know. It looks like it's Sophia Loren though. Maybe it's not. Oh, this is a good one too. Look at this one. But yeah, I'm a little burned out from I interviewed a couple people and they were really cool, but I kind of don't even know what the job entails. I mean, I do know what the job entails, but not the nitty gritty. So you can only interview somebody with so much, you know what I mean? So anyway, it was met them at anyway, I didn't get there till like, I guess she asked me to be there at 3:30, and so I was there at 3:30, but I didn't get home till almost 9. Look, there's Shirley MacLaine, Sophia Loren, Dean Martin, and Jacques Tati, whoever that is. But he won an Academy Award, so there you go. He won an Oscar for My Uncle. Oh, there you go. This one's nice too. Looks like an old-fashioned picture. So if you guys are all in on Friday, join me on Friday, and I'll try to do a video between now and then. Hopefully I know I have to go to work tomorrow. I just don't know exactly what time. And I have to go to work tomorrow, and I'm going to work a little on Thursday, and I'm going to work Friday in the day. But I'm not working Saturday because Saturday is the day Malia and I are having our little sale. And maybe I'm not working on Sunday. I don't know. You guys, I need a day off already. I need a day off. I haven't even really started. Oh, that's cool. What is this? That looks cool, right? It looks like it's a house of some sort. It's called Architecture Among the Vines. Like a vineyard. So tell me, thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. So tell me what you guys are all up to. I'm not going to stay on a long time, you guys. I'm going to go to bed early because I have to be up early. I don't know exactly what time I have to be at work tomorrow. She'll text me, I guess. But I'm going to take my daughter to school and then go to work. Oh, look, that's really cool too. I like that. That is super cool. And I like the astronaut guy. And look, this is an old Dionne Warwick ad. That is very cool. Oh, that's cool too. Pierre Cardin. That's very cool. Well, you guys make sure that you bring some fabric on Friday, and I will try and, oh, it looks like there's a television guide in here too. So here, you can have television in France. You can pay $89 a year or $149 for 2 years to get what is on the telly in France. An old time ad of Pierre Cardin. There you go. The only thing I can remember about Pierre Cardin is how stinky the cologne is and how all the guys that I ever knew in the 80s wore it. And it was stinky. You know what I mean? Not bad smelling, but just like strong. So I should cut some stuff out of this one too. But what? Oh, look at her. She's pretty cool. Look at that ad. That says, let's see if they have the English. British heiress Nancy Cunard and her lover, American musician Henry Crowder in Paris, 1930. Guess that was supposed to be like risque. So funny. Well, thanks for the thumbs up, my peeps. I'm happy to see all of you. Oh, look at this. I'm going to have to cut some of this out. Some of the art. Well, I've got a lot of stuff to cut out from these. I like both of these, but I like the things that I cut out already. These are pretty good. And I'm going to put them in the back of my book. I don't know where they're going to fit in here, but we will see. The one thing about this magazine is it's very thick. So the pages are awesome. I'm glad I found a job too, Dana. I didn't even know I was looking. I didn't even know I mean, I was not really looking, but I was open. Guys, he's excellent. I should glue him this way. He needs to be on this painted page. But I'm glad I got a job. I am. I wasn't quite prepared for it though. I wasn't quite prepared for the job, but I'm glad I got one. I wasn't prepared in the way of like really feeling ready for a job. Does that make sense? I'm just going to glue him down here so he doesn't get all smashed, but I will go back and glue him better. Yeah, the job's a good thing. Especially because you guys, I told you guys my daughter went for a private school interview. Well, she didn't really like that school. So we've got to look for a different school. So I'm sure that's going to be a little bit costly. And yeah, I'm grateful for a job. I'm grateful for a job. I'm also, going to up my ante and get my craft on and start enjoying myself a little bit more. And I'm hoping for some warm weather, you guys. 30 degrees is like freaking cold for me. I'm hoping to enjoy a little warm weather. She's still going to the outside school and she loves it, but they may not continue. So right now they have like 4 or 5 kids her age, high school age kids, but they may not continue to high school next year. Because I guess if there's not enough interest, they have to pay high school teachers more. So she's good with that, but for right now, but we'll see how it pans out. Okay, guys, I really like him. He is super cool. He's super cool. Looks like a superhero, right? He looks like a superhero. I could glue him down a little better. But he's so thick and I'm gluing him on a painted page. She likes the outside school a lot, but we'll see how it pans out. It's like if all 5 of the kids decided to stay until next year, then I wouldn't even worry about it. But it's so small for any one of them to leave. It changes the dynamic. So we'll see. She went on the school interview the other day. She didn't like the school. So I'm going to leave it to her because she's our last of 5. What can we expect? Well, I love you girls. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for the thumbs up. I will see you guys on Friday. I'll try to get on a little earlier than 9 on Friday. And I'll try to make a video between now and then about what fabric to bring. But just bring anything. As long as it's a natural fiber like a cotton or a flannel or something like that, it'll work well. All right, ladies, I love you. See you guys again on Friday. And thanks for being my peeps and thanks for showing up. All right, love you, love you, love you. See you guys on Friday. Good night.